Welcome all. Once again, the winter solstice is upon us, the shortest day and the longest night of the year. This is a time when we learn from the earth how to face the darkness without losing hope. We pause and reflect on how the year now passed. It is a time of both foreboding and expectancy, as the longest, darkest night leads the way to the return of the sun. Solstice in Latin means the sun standing still. We gather together here to face the longest night with strength and faith that the light will return. How will we find light amid darkness? Honor the cycle of life and death and experience the miracle of birth on this night? Tonight, we join communities around the world looking to the miracle of light as a sign of rebirth and a source of hope. May the returning light brighten the darkness of winter and the darkness of our hearts. May it assure us that spring always follows winter, that hope triumphs over despair, and that peace and love will eclipse war and hate.
We begin tonight by redirecting our circle to the sacred, to honor the elements and the directions. We begin our ritual tonight with the casting of the circle with words and song. We welcome families, friends, and spirits from the four corners of the earth: east, south, west, and north. We invite you now to join hands with the people next to you. If you cannot reach a hand, imagine yourself energetically connected to the person closest to you. Hand to hand, the circle is cast. You may drop your hands now.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. You hear us sing, you hear us cry, now hear us call you, spirits of air and sky. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. Inside our hearts there grows a spark, love and desire, a burning fire. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. Within our blood, within our tears, There lies the altar of living water. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
Take our fear, take our pain, take the darkness into the earth again.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
The moonlight falls upon the rise of the rock circle, frozen light in a winter's night. Shadows dance. I hear the call of the island sea, wave nudging ashore of rock and sand. I step into the ancient circle and cast my spirit. Here is this place, made holy by all those who trod here before me. I touch the sacred. Winter solstice. My heart waits. The spirit awakes.
Blessed is the dark in which our dreams stir and are revealed. Blessed is the dark of earth where seeds come to life. Blessed are the depths of the ocean where no light shimmers, the womb of all earthly life. Blessed is the light into which we awake, the light that sparkles on the waters, that calls the trees forth from the seed and calls the shadows forth from the tree. Blessed are we as we move through the darkness and through the light.
Last night, an owl in the blue dark tossed an indeterminate number of carefully shaped sounds into the world, in which, a quarter mile away, I happened to be standing. I couldn't tell which one it was, the bard or the great horned ship of the air. It was that distant. But anyway, aren't there moments that are better than knowing something, and sweeter? Snow was falling, so much like the stars filling the dark trees that one could easily imagine its reason for being was nothing more than prettiness. I suppose if this were someone else's story, they would have insisted on knowing whatever is knowable, would have hurried over the fields to name it. The owl, I mean. But it's mine, this poem of the night. And I just stood there, listening and holding out my hands to the soft glitter falling through the air. I love this world, but not for its answers. And I wish good luck to the owl, whatever its name. And I wish great welcome to the snow, whatever its severe and comfortless and beautiful meaning.
I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths, and if you'd like, to close your eyes, allowing yourself to sink comfortably into your chair as we enter this time of the greatest darkness. It is the dark of the longest night, the dark of the cold universe between stars and planets, the dark of the sea, the dark of the womb. Wrap this darkness gently about you, allowing yourself to float gently now in its depths. It is here that we rest. Rest from the discord, sadness, shock, or busyness of our lives. It is here that we take stock. What must we release? What will we keep to enrich the dark soils of what has yet to grow in the upcoming year? Allowing yourself to breathe deeply. It is here that we also grow, in the dark, nourished by an invisible cord that connects us to the source of all life. Allow yourself to float gently in the dark, breathing, taking stock of the year past, releasing and letting go. And though it is dark, we realize that what surrounds us is not empty, but like the womb, full of life. Take a moment now to sense the nurturing, comforting, and pulsating energy of the dark. breathing, taking stock, releasing, letting go. We stand in a doorway in this moment, looking back, the darkness, facing forward to the very beginning of new light. Pause here for a moment. And now, looking forward, as the energy increases, see that it gives birth to the smallest spark imaginable right here in the dark. The spark of new life, new beginnings. See or sense that spark now as it begins to grow. Let it glow, glowing brighter and brighter. It grows into a flame, filling you, filling the darkness inside of you with warmth and light and new life. Breathing into this, filling the darkness, allowing it to expand and grow, filling every cell of your being. And now see or sense this flame slowly diminishing, and in its place, slowly becoming visible, is the outline of a gift. And this gift becomes more solid until you can sense or see it clearly. And you see your name now on this gift. A gift just for you. Is your name written in a special color? Is the inscription special in any other way? See or sense this gift. And now approach your gift, wrapped, curious. Approach it more closely now. What shape is it? How big is it? What color is the wrapping? Pick it up. Is it light or heavy? And when you're ready and sufficiently curious, unwrap your gift. See how easy or difficult it is to unwrap. And finish opening it and receiving your gift. Look at it carefully. Experience it fully. And accept it. Accept your gift with joy. Feel your heart warm with the love with which this gift is given to you, right here in the darkness. And now, from your heart, send out gratitude. Send out thanks for this gift to the Goddess, to our Great Mother, to the universe, to your brilliant imagination. Gratitude to the dark, gratitude to the light. Send out your thanks for this gift. And anchor it now. Connected. It is yours. Don't forget it. Breathe deeply. With each breath, anchoring more fully the gift that comes for you. It's with you. A couple more breaths now. Firmly anchored, gently moving your body, feeling the chair underneath you, and gently opening your eyes, coming back to this space, fully aware of the gift you bring with you. Welcome back.
Do not be afraid of the darkness, for in the depth of that very darkness comes a first glimpse of our own light, the pure inner light of love and knowing. As it glows and grows, the darkness receded. As we shed our light, we shed our fear, and reel in the wonder of all that is revealed. So, do not rush the coming of the sun. Do not crave the lengthening of the day. Celebrate the darkness, here and now, a time of richness, a time of joy.
In the shadowed quiet of winter's light, earth speaks softly of her longing, because the wild places are in tears. Come, she cries to us, kneel down here on the frosty grass and feel the prayer buried in the ground. Bend your ear to my heart and listen hard. Love this world, she whispers. Distill peace from the snow and water the cities with mercy. Weave wonder from the forest and clothe grief. with beauty. Rest in the rhythm of the turning year. Trace the bending arc, rounding the curve toward justice, and vow anew to do no harm. The winter trees stand watch, haloed in the last gleams of the slanting sun. Glory sings here. Heaven echoes the call. Repeat the sounding joy. Make your life an answer. Bow, praise, rise.
Let us not wish away the winter. It is a season to itself, not simply the way to spring.
When trees rest, growing no leaves, gathering no light, they let in sky and trace themselves delicately against dawns and sunsets.
The clarity and brilliance of the winter sky delight. The loom of fog softens edges, lulls the eyes and ears of the quiet, awakens by risk the unquiet. A low dark sky can snow, emblem of individuality, liberality, and aggregate power. Snow invites to contemplation and to sport.
Winter is a table set with ice and starlight.
Winter dark tends to warm light, fire and candle. Winter cold to hugs and huddles. Winter want to gifts and sharing. Winter danger to visions, plans, and common endeavoring, and the zest of narrow escapes. Winter tedium to merrymaking.
Let us therefore praise winter, rich in beauty, challenge, and pregnant negativities.
when your eyes are tired, the world is tired also. When your vision has gone, no part of the world can find you. Time to go into the dark, where the night has eyes to recognize its own. There you can be sure you are not beyond love. The dark will be your womb tonight. The night will give you a horizon further than you can see. You must learn one thing. The world was made to be free in. Give up all other worlds except the one to which you belong. Sometimes it takes darkness and the sweet confinement of your aloneness to learn anything or anyone that does not bring you alive is too small for you.
The clouds will gather and the cold will come. We will survive them. We will glow regardless of the weather. We will know wonder where there has been despair. There will be happiness, and we will remember it. There will be friendship that we won't forget. Love is the constant whereby we endure all winters and all storms. It is the climate in which all things can thrive. Welcome the darkness. The seasons will always turn. Embrace it as a canopy from which the stars can hang. For there are always stars when we are where we ought to be, amongst the faces we love best, each with our place, each with our purpose, as fixed and familiar as the constellations. The darkness is beautiful, for how else can we shine?
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. But the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
A group of little fairies huddled in their deep home under the roots of a giant oak tree. They were safe and snug in their tiny underground cave, lined with dandelion fluff, bird feathers, and dried moss. Outside, the wind blew cold, and the snow fell softly down to cover the ground. "I saw the Sun King today," the fairy named Rose said, as she pulled her mossy cloak tighter about her. "He looked so old and tired as he walked off through the forest. What is wrong with him?" "The great oak is dying," answered Daffodil. "Dying? Oh, what will we do now?" little Meadowgrass started to cry. "If the Sun King dies, our little plant friends will not grow, the birds will not come and sing again, Everything will be winter forever. Lilac, Dandelion, and Elder Blossom tried to comfort their friend, but they were all very sad as they huddled together. And then there was a knock on the tiny door. "Open up, fairies," called out a loud voice. "Why are you hiding instead of joining us in our solstice celebration?" Rose opened the door, and the little gnome, Brown Nobby, pushed inside, shaking the glistening snowflakes off his brown coat and hat. "We are too sad to celebrate," Daffodil said, wiping her eyes. "The Sun King is dying, haven't you heard?" "He is dead, you silly fairies." Brown Nobby's round, dark eyes sparkled with laughter. "Now hurry, or we'll be late for the celebration." "How can you be happy and laughing?" Elder Blossom stamped her little foot and frowned at the gnome. "If the Sun King is dead, it will be winter always. We will never see the sun again." "Silly little child fairies." Brown Nobby grabbed Dandelion by the hand and pulled her to her feet. "There is a secret to the winter solstice. Don't you want to know what it is?" The fairies looked at him in surprise. "Secret," they said. "What secret? We are only new little fairies, you silly gnome. We've never been to a solstice celebration before." "Come and see, come and see. Get your capes and come with me." Brown Nobby danced and jigged around the room. "Hurry, hurry, don't be slow. To the sacred oak grove through the snow." He danced out of the door and disappeared. "What did that gnome mean?" Rose asked as she gathered up her cloak of dried rose petals, held together with cobwebs and lined with goose down. "I don't know, but the lady lives in the sacred grove." Meadowgrass pulled on her hat. "Perhaps if we go see the goddess, she can explain what Brown Nobby was talking about." The fairies left their snug little home and trudged off through the snow toward the sacred oak grove. The forest was dark with only the light of the moon shining down through the thick fir branches and bare limbs of maple and hawthorn. "Listen," Lilac said as they neared the grove of sacred trees. "Someone is singing happy songs. A lot of someones." The beautiful music carried over the cold, still, moonlit air. It was the most beautiful music the fairies had ever heard. "Look," said Elder Blossom as they slid to the snow-covered ground. "There is the maiden and the mother and the old wise crone and many other people." "They are all smiling and happy," said Lilac as she looked around at the creatures. "All the animals are here too," whispered Dandelion. "Why are they all looking at the mother?" The fairies moved closer to the three ladies seated on the altar stone. The mother held a bundle close in her arms, smiling down at it. The maiden reached down and took the fairies gently in her hands. She held them close to the mother so they could see what she held. "A baby!" the fairies cried. "A new little baby! Look how he glows!" "He is the newborn Sun King," the maiden said, smiling. "But Brown Nobby and the old oak tree said the Sun King was dead," the fairies answered her. "How can this little baby be the Sun King?" "That is the great secret of the winter solstice," the old wise one touched the baby's cheek with her wrinkled hand. "Every year the Sun King must come to the sacred grove during the darkest days of winter where he dies. I take his spirit to the mother who gives him life again. This is the way for all creatures, not just the Sun King." "You mean everything lives and dies and lives again?" The fairies looked down in wonder at the baby Sun King nestled in the arms of the mother. "Yes, little ones," answered the old wise crone. "There is never an end to life. This is the great mystical secret of the winter solstice." The fairies laughed because they were so happy. "I think the little king should have gifts," said Rose. "I shall show him where the wild roses bloom in the early summer." "And I will teach him to call the birds and listen to the songs of the wind," exclaimed Dandelion. "When he is older and stronger," said the mother, "then the flowers will bloom at his touch, the birds will return to sing their songs, and the air will be warm from his breath, and the winter will be gone for a time. Then the Sun King will run and play with you in the forest. The little fairies sang to the baby Sun King songs of the coming spring, the sweet smelling flowers, the bumblebees, and all the secrets of the forest. And all the creatures within the sacred grove sang with them. They returned to their snug home under the roots of the giant oak tree, where they dreamed wonderful dreams, waiting for the warmth of spring and the fun they would have with the little Sun King.
Lumen solare fiat. 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 Let the sun shine, bring in the light. 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 Shine the light. Shine the light. Shine the light. Shine the light.
You, darkness that I come from, I love you more than all the fires that fence in the world. For the fire makes a circle for everyone, and then no one outside learns of you. But the darkness pulls in everything, shapes and fires, animals and myself. How easily it gathers them, powers and people, and it is possible a great energy is moving near me. I have faith in nights.
If everything around seems dark, look again. You may be the light.
You can try to strangle the light. Use your hands and think you found the throat of it, but you haven't. You could use a rope or a garrote or a telephone cord, but the light, amorphous, implacable, will make a fool of you in the end. You could make it your mission to shut it out forever, to crouch in the dark, the blinds pulled tight. Still, in the morning, a gleaming little ray will betray you, poking its optimistic finger through the corner of the blind. And then more light, clever, nervy, impossible, spilling out from the crevices, warming the shade. This is the stubborn sun, choosing to rise like it did yesterday, like it will tomorrow. You have nothing to do with it. The sun makes its own history. Light has its way.
All through these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you this blessing will reach you. Even if you have not enough light to read it, it will find you. Even though you cannot see it coming, you will know the moment of its arriving. By the release of breath you have held so long, a loosening of the clenching in your hands, of the clutch around your heart, a thinning of the darkness that has drawn itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away, but it knows its hidden roads, knows the resting spots along the path, knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand. Get up, set out on the road you cannot see. This is the night you can trust, that any direction you go, you will be walking towards the day.
I think it's okay to write another poem about the light, about the white heron who rises over the black oil spill at the edge of the city. I don't know if the heron is full of joy as she lifts her long torso up, as she hurls herself. Is that what she does, airward? I don't know whether the heron is going home or whether she lives here, whether she escapes suffering or more probably not. I don't know. I do know there's no need to apologize for my own gladness today, midwinter, that has no apparent cause in the daylight cast from the sun.
Make of yourself a light, said the Buddha before he died. I think of this every morning as the east begins to tear off its many clouds of darkness to send up the first signal, a white fan streaked with pink and violet, even green. An old man, he lay down between two solid trees, and he might have said anything, knowing it was his final hour. The light burns upward. It thickens and settles over the fields. Around him, the villagers gathered and stretched forward to listen, even before the sun itself hangs, disattached in the blue air. I am touched everywhere by its ocean of yellow waves. No doubt he thought of everything that had happened in his difficult life. And then I feel the sun itself as it blazes over the hills like a million flowers on fire. Clearly, I'm not needed. Yet, I feel myself turning into something of inexplicable value. Slowly, beneath the branches, he raised his head. He looked into the faces of that frightened crowd.
When you startle awake in the dark morning, heart pounding, breathing fast, dark whirlpool, black hole, feeling its suction. Get out of bed. Knock at the door of your nearest friend. Ask to lie down beside. Ask to be held. Listen while whispered words turn the whole into deep night sky. Stars closer together. Winter moon rising over the white fields. Nearby, a wren rustling dry leaves. Distant owl echoing. Two people walking up the road laughing. Let your souls laugh. Let heart sing out. That long-held breath so hollow in your stomach, so swollen in your throat. Already light is a returning pair of wings. Lift softly off your eyelids one by one, each feathered edge clearer between you and the pearl veil of the day. You have nothing to do but live.
Listen, I am calling to the spirits. I call the spirit of laughing water. I call the spirit of singing wind. I call the spirit of dancing fire. I call the spirit of drumming earth. Sunchild, come, son of light, leaping from stone to stone, king of the mountain, prince for a day, clad in the mad dash of boyhood. Come, little sister, daughter of light, arms full of flowers trailing a song, followed by butterflies speckled with mud. Come, wild rogue and frolicsome maid, merry with magic. Remind us how to be children when play was our worship and pleasure our prayer. Share with us your wonder. All light-hearted spirits, let goddess and God lend their grace to our games. Let us laugh ourselves silly, throw cares to the wind. Let mirth be our magic and humor our hymn.
each of us holds. Together we will fill this space with light and send it out into a hurting and needing world, filling the world with our light. If you are so called, please come up and light a candle and just speak one word of what you would like to bring into the world in this coming year. For peace. Empathy.
Wisdom. Understanding.
Safety.
return. Blessed be the light. The light was for all time and the love of all people. May the blessing of light be upon you forever, light within and light without. May all the paths you walk be lighted with peace.
We are a circle within a circle with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle with no beginning and never ending.
We have taken a journey down into the darkness of winter. We have traveled back up into the light with promises of springtime to come. We have found our own light. We have found that our own lights shine more brightly when we join them together. Now we urge you to carry your light home, to take it to the streets, to join with others, and to shine it on our tired world. North, west, south, and east, we thank thee for your many gifts and your blessings this eve. Go if you must, stay if you will. We bid thee hail and farewell. Our circle is now open.
When it's late December, dark and cold, where is the light? When old man Year is bending low, where is the light? When the sun runs off to bed too soon, where is the light? And there's nothing but a skinny moon. Where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. When it's dark each morning when I rise, where is the light? And it's dark when my eggs are frying, where is the light? And it's dark when off to work I go, where is the light? And it's dark again when I get home, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. It's in my skin and in my bones. It's in my heart and in my soul. That light of life so bright and golden like a summer's day. When the sun goes missing in the sky, it is rising in my eye, chasing all that winter gloom away. I'm burning bright like kerosene. Where is the light? And I'm twinkling like a Pleiades. Where is the light? And I'm dancing like a candle flame. Where is the light? And I'm flaming like a fruit flambe. Where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light?